I gotta keep the puppy close now.
All right, what hike is this again?
Indian Beach Trail from Ecola Point in Ecola State Park.
South of Cannon Beach or?
No, north of Cannon Beach, south of Seaside.
Seaside.
I need you to be looking around.
Coastal Oregon. We just saw a moose, or no, not a moose, an elk.
I thought you were going. Oh, you can see him from here still.
Can you?
Yeah. Well, not right this spot, but I saw him a second ago. I'm so stressed out now.
Why?
I'm more stressed that an elk is going to attack us than I ever have been about bears.
The elk is not going to bother us.
Granted, we've never actually seen a bear on a hike, so that could contribute.
So we're on our hike. I think we're headed to the beach. I think the beach is the end goal. We started off near the coast from the parking lot and have been steadily headed inland and uphill since then. We're a little over 3/4 of a mile in, so y'all have a little over a mile with me. We'll go until we get to the beach. But Whitney stopped with the dog to pee. The dog had to pee.
Not me yet.
The dog had to pee. So we stopped for the dog to pee. And I looked over and somehow, I don't even know how I saw it, there was just an elk head. The elk was laying, and his head, or her head, was just barely poking up over a log. Whitney will probably post the video, so it should be on. You'll probably put it on the Instagram, won't you?
Yeah.
For the.
Well, I can put it on TAC. I'd probably just put it on stories, but I'll put it on there too.
So, if you're interested in seeing a lounging elk's head, there was not much else to see, and it's not the best quality.
What you're talking about?
She zoomed in on it, but it's still kind of like Where's Waldo if you don't know what you're looking for.
You can absolutely see very clearly that it is a large.
I don't know if y'all can hear Whitney in the background or not. She's yelling at me.
Large animal head.
This is my life. Pretty blue skies.
Total 1 mile, 27 minutes 53 seconds. Elevation 498 feet. Heart rate 106 beats per minute.
We have the dog, so our pace is not blazing fast as it would normally be. But I also said I was going to go a little bit slower today. After the hike we did a couple of days ago, we kind of set a faster pace. And I'm not sure my foot totally agreed with the pace that we went the other day. So we're going nice and easy for the dog. What are you talking about?
There was a slug you could have shown the people. Don't worry about it. Go back. Go. It's too late now.
Sorry, everybody, you missed the slug. Whitney will take over all future recording endeavors. Yeah, right.
You got to be on the lookout. That could have been an elk you could have just stepped on.
I don't know how it's going to look in the final video. While I'm recording, looking at my phone, these trees look on my phone a little more red than they really are in real life. It's not like it's ugly or anything out here, but if they're as red as they look in the video right now, they're actually a little more brown and mossy. But I think this is just the way of recording. And then I started recording, and it's gotten significantly easier going since I started recording. I'm sweating. I was huffing and puffing a few minutes ago before I started recording this video. Although I guess we might be on the descent. We're actually going to the beach.
Correct.
So maybe this is where it begins to descend, because we picked up a fair amount of elevation in the first 3/4 to 1 mile of this hike.
Yeah, so we have to come back up. Oh, look, a road.
Whitney said, "Oh, look, a road." Oh, there is a road down there.
I'm gonna have to walk back up this too.
Oh, dead center of the screen. There's a road down there. So we're next to civilization.
That's how we could drive to where we're walking.
There's oh god, we slipped a little bit. It's fine. We all survived. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about me. It's about a 4 mile. It's slick right here.
Okay.
Round trip. So we've got roughly 2 miles to get to the beach, and then obviously the same distance back to the van. But it's a very pretty day. Love the day. We finished, so we went and got breakfast yesterday at Arnie's Cafe. Arnie's Cafe is in, where were we? Where'd we go get breakfast? Warrenton, which is just outside of Astoria. It's a burb of Astoria. So we went and got breakfast over there yesterday, and it was okay. It was nowhere near as good as L's that we had in the, I'm going to say Eureka area, just that general part of California from our last trip, which was just phenomenal. We went to Arnie's yesterday, and it was okay. We had leftovers, so we ate our Arnie's leftovers for breakfast this morning, which was quite filling. I did not do a reel of us in Arnie's eating breakfast. It was kind of crowded in there. It was a little busy. I still don't necessarily want to do food videos in the middle of a crowded restaurant. When we were at L's, it was like us and 3 other people in there. There were more people to make fun of me at Arnie's yesterday, and my fragile little ego can't take it if a bunch of people gang up on me and start making fun of me. And Whitney probably would have judged me also if I'd have broken out the phone and started trying to do a breakfast breakdown in the cafe yesterday. And it also would have been a little disingenuous because neither one of us really enjoyed it. Overall, it was what, like a 6 or a 7 for Arnie's total, just all together?
Like out of 10?
Yeah. Maybe not a 6. 6 is,
take 7.
6 is a little low. It wasn't, I mean, nothing was bad. Just the pancakes weren't our favorite. Very generic pancakes. It was we had a big cinnamon roll that we split that had a ton of icing. So that was the saving grace for it. It was pretty good. As with many cinnamon rolls in Jake and Whitney's lives, we would have preferred for it to be much more filled with cinnamon, sugary, gloopy goodness. But it was still good. We ate it. It disappeared quickly. We had a maple bar. They make their own donuts. Their maple bar was pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it. Light and fluffy. Good maple. Good stuff. We had a scramble. A egg and hash brown scramble that was topped with sausage gravy, and the sausage gravy was good. Standard sausage gravy, like just imagine sausage gravy, and that's what it was. It was nowhere near as good as what L's was. L's has probably ruined us for most breakfasts moving forward. Look how pretty that is. Goodness. So we'll talk about it when we record for the podcast episode for this trip, which I still haven't named. I don't know what the name of this trip is going to be. This was kind of just days off and a trip, so it doesn't really have a theme as with others. Are you stopping for her?
Yeah, she's sniffing.
Morning.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hello.
Hey, have a good day.
You too.
I was thinking about possibly calling it Jake's Drunken Escapade through Astoria, but it wasn't quite a drunken escapade. I mean, there was alcohol consumed, but Whitney was there to keep me in check.
Ooh, I just spotted a coyote.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's fun.
He disappeared behind some ferns.
Seeing all the wildlife out here today. Whitney said she just saw a coyote or
It looks too big to be a fox.
a dog-like animal. I did not bring the bear spray. Sorry. I failed. I lost my train of thought. Oh! The most drunken escapade-y thing that happened yesterday was I warned the bartender at Bowie Brewing that Whitney might get drunk and start a bar fight, and he said that was fine. He didn't seem to be too worried about it. I don't think he was truly valuing the strength and rage that flow through Whitney. We're gonna finish this trip and Whitney's gonna say that I never let her drink a bottle of wine on these trips. And I want the record to show that I've asked multiple times on this trip about drinking a bottle of wine. And Whitney's responsible, so she doesn't just wanna pop bottles and pound wine and put away brewskis all day like her husband does. Whitney actually wants to do stuff and not just burn through a ton of calories with alcohol and tasty adult beverages. So it's probably for the best. But of course we do have 2 beers for this hike. It's very green. I mean, I'm not surprised where we are, like PNW, Oregon coast, coming out of the rainy season. It's perfect. Got good light. I feel like if I knew what I was doing, I could probably say some stuff about my phone and the fact that my exposure probably isn't perfect. I'm probably a little overexposed more often than not. But again, this is all produced from a Samsung Galaxy? I don't know, whatever Samsung's phone is, that I got 3 years ago for getting good grades in school.
Pig's ears.
I'm getting wrapped up.
Oh no.
Pig's ears, mushrooms, fungus. Can we make tea out of them
I don't know. I don't have good enough service.
and
to be able to-
explore other dimensions?
I don't have good enough service to be able to look at any information. They did look pig-earish.
They did look quite pig-earish. It's amazing how people name things. Speaking of naming things, it took quite a bit of thought. We went through quite a few names. If y'all saw, Whitney and I adopted a monkey puzzle tree, a roughly 5-year-old monkey puzzle tree from Anderson's Oregon Monkey Puzzle Tree Farm. And we finally settled on, so Spike was in the consideration, which I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like it's a little on the nose to call it Spike. George was a consideration because Curious George, the monkey puzzle tree. It was good, not great. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I think I told Whitney I wanted more of like a regular name. I think
George is a completely regular name.
no, you're 100% right. But what was the name that I said? I said I don't know. I had like another, just nothing to do with anything, just a random name. And then I don't even know how it came up.
I said I wanted it to somehow relate to the tree.
Whitney said she wanted the name to somehow relate to the tree, but the name that we settled on in no way relates to the tree because the name... What?
It does.
How?
It's a monkey puzzle tree and he likes doing puzzles.
Oh,
Relationship.
that's right. Grumpy, aka Bill, aka Whitney's grandfather, likes doing puzzles. And it's a monkey puzzle tree. So we decided that Bill, aka Grumpy, would be the tree's name.
Do we call him Grumpy when he's mean and pokes us?
Whitney wants to know if we call him Grumpy whenever the tree is mean and pokes us.
I like this spot. Help me remember this spot on the way back.
Okay.
It's very noticeable. Hold up. We just almost got.
I thought for sure it was a branch coming out of that tree. I don't know if y'all heard it. I think it was a bunch of pigeons or something flew out of the tree and made a bunch of noise. I thought for sure the top of a tree or a branch was coming out. I hope I got Whitney's face on the recording.
I don't think you did. I don't think you turned around.
I'm not sure.
Okay. I attempted to mark it. Let's see if I can find it again. Right after the U-turn.
So we'll see if we remember to call Bill Grumpy whenever he pokes us. But it takes roughly 15 to 20 years for monkey puzzle trees to express themselves sexually. So we won't know for quite some time, 10 to 15 years, as to whether or not Bill is a boy tree or a girl tree.
We learned so much on that trip to the monkey puzzle farm. We learned how to tell the difference between the male and the female monkey puzzle trees. The females have really big cones that can get up to the size of like a bowling ball and weigh up to almost 15 pounds.
Think coconuts.
Did she say coconuts or bowling balls?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
She said bowling balls, but they look coconutty.
They look very coconutty.
And we learned that the males...
Remember, this is a family show.
I can say words.
You can.
The males only put out, so they have smaller cones, and they only put out pollen once, she said once a year, right?
Once a year.
Once a year, and it's like a 2 to 3 hour long period where these cones, did she use the word ejaculate?
Here we go.
Is that the word she used?
And we just lost most of our audience.
Emit. They spray out pollen so thick. She said she's only, oh goodness.
I want the record to show I told Whitney to be careful with her words. She chose to use that word.
There's nothing wrong with that word.
Okay.
It's science.
You're gonna get canceled. You're gonna get me canceled. I just got caught on a tree.
Come on. Walk through the mud. She said that when they put out their pollen, it's so thick, flying through the air, that it looks like a cloud of smoke. She said you can barely see through it. She said she's been growing monkey puzzle trees for like 18 or 20 years, and she's only seen it happen twice.
And when she saw it happen, she thought her house was on fire, which, I don't know, I'd have to see this in person to know that it's that extreme. I feel like there was a little bit of hyperbole.
Or see if there's any videos of it occurring, or somebody catching it on video. I guess it could also depend on how many cones your tree has.
Slick going down that. I don't think y'all can truly appreciate some of the grades. I don't think video or photos for that matter do a great job of expressing grade changes. But yeah, she was very informative at the Monkey Puzzle Tree Farm. She helped us very much have the confidence that we needed to, I mean, it's not a significant investment other than caring for this life form that we want to see thrive and prosper, and we would like to not kill. And she was very convincing and assuring of the fact that monkey puzzle trees are hardy and resilient and live in some very harsh conditions, and we almost can't do anything to Bill that would harm him. Besides pruning him. Don't prune your monkey puzzle trees. And don't overwater your monkey puzzle trees. So, fortunately, no pruning is necessary, and they don't require a ton of watering. They're not super complicated. They're not finicky. They're not sensitive. So, we're excited. I want to bring Bill with us on our adventures in the van. Whitney does not, so Whitney wants to leave Bill behind whenever we go anywhere. She won't leave her dog behind when we go anywhere, but she'll leave Bill behind.
The dog requires more care.
Bill has been enjoying his nights in the campgrounds these past 2 nights. He's seeing more of the world now than what he saw on the farm for his first 5 years of life. He'll make it across the country soon. Sorry, get these sunbursts, I'm sure. If I had a camera with a lens, a UV lens or something, it might be able to cut down on sunbursts, but we're not about that life yet, people. That's part of nature. You just gotta live with it. Sometimes you get sunbursts. It's just a big old ray of sunshine. don't know if y'all can hear it. We're getting close to the ocean. There's no telling what is going to happen to audio when we get down to the beach. Big old muddy spot. I don't think I'm gonna come through this unfazed. Yeah, I will. Hold the camera, walk through the mud, don't slip. It's complicated stuff, people. Oh God, sorry, puppy.
Tell me, no, almost got stepped on. I should have picked her up. I didn't realize how muddy that was.
I thought you had picked her up.
Then why'd you say sorry, puppy? You knew she was on the ground.
I didn't realize she was until I took that step back just now and saw that she was there. And then I realized that the puppy was in fact on the ground getting dirty. Because apparently you just want to bathe her. Can y'all see it? There's ocean over there. It's pretty.
Love. Ooh.
We're getting there. Sorry. Kind of losing focus looking at the ground. We're going down some stuff right now. Professional. There's a rock out there with a lighthouse on it that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get for y'all in the video. I can try. We're gonna do a fancy zooming maneuver in just a moment and see what y'all think of that. Hold on to your britches. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know, I might not need to zoom. Let's see. All right, hold on. All right, we're going back to normal, people. It's fine. We all survived. Wait. Get back to normal. There we go. All right, we gotta trail down. You wanna go over here?
Yeah.
Let's go over here. Let's see what this holds for us. Oh, this might not go very far.
Oh, I don't think it does.
It just goes right here.
Oh, wait, no, this is the trail down.
Is it?
Or do we go down over here?
I don't know where we go, babe. I've never been here before.
Oh, there's stuff.
Are we going back?
Yeah.
All right. Am I following you now? All right. Whitney and the dog are leading the way.
Want to walk more because you're behind us.
All right, William, this is a taste at a whole hike. I told Whitney I've been thinking about it more the last 2 days, and the idea of recording our hikes in their entirety does appeal to me. But I need to do some research. I don't know what kind of equipment I need for that to be possible. I told her I want to...
Got it. That's our first time too.
I don't know. Did y'all come from this way?
Yeah, we just came from this way. We're just trying to figure out which one to go to.
I don't think this one goes anywhere. There's just like a little view right by that tree. This is the trail to continue.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
I said I kind of want to get a helmet with a hard mount on the helmet and use that to record, because I feel like a helmet would do a good job of distributing the weight from whatever I choose to record with, and it'd be a little more comfortable. I don't really want to do a chest harness, I don't think. I'm not sure about the stability of a chest harness, and I wear a ruck anyway, and I worry about the chest harness straps interfering with my chest straps. You ready to go down?
Two things. One, I wonder if they make, you know how they make like the clips on, that go on your backpack for holding a camera?
Yeah.
I wonder if they make one of those with like a gimbal for a cell phone that you could mount right there and just have your camera, phone.
Yeah, that
should
would
look into that.
That would be cool.
Two, do you even feel like we need to go down to the beach? I mean, this isn't be a nice spot to sit and drink our beers.
This would be a nice spot. I don't have to go down to the beach. If I'm perfectly fine if you want to go to the beach. We can get to a beach much easier later today if you just want to go hang out at a beach.
I'd rather just stay up here because we're still going to Haystack Rock later too, so that'll be a little bit of a beach walk.
All right.
And this will save a good bit of elevation for the old lady.
All right, everybody. I think that's going to be it. 30 minutes. That was the majority. I mean, that was over a mile of our hike to the coast.
You can bring them over to this spot. Probably at
Whitney wants me to let y'all come with us to see where we're going to sit and enjoy our beers. Whitney doesn't know what beers I selected. I've got a Treehouse Czech dark lager that she's going to be excited about. And I brought a West Coast IPA because West Coast IPA is life. And I have big old barrel-aged stouts in the fridge, but I figured she wouldn't want to get turned up on a 13% barrel-aged stout at whatever time in the morning it is. I'm always ready to party. She's the responsible one.
Might see some whales from here too.
Might see some whales. We saw a whale yesterday or the day before?
2 days ago.
2 days ago we saw a whale, so that was fun. It's right off the coast. I mean, it was right outside of where the waves were breaking. It was not far off at all. There are people on the beach. That would be a bear to get down to. All right, that's gonna be it. That was our fun little second little hike for y'all to go with us. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was pretty. I hope y'all got some enjoyment out of that and got to experience a little bit of nature more so than you would have otherwise. So until next time.